Hello everyone. Today we're going to be multiplying a monomial by a polynomial. So a couple of really quick reminders. We're going to be dealing with the product of powers, which means that we are going to be adding the exponents and the base is going to stay the same. So for instance, if I were multiplying x by x, that's x to the second power. Because if there isn't an exponent, it's like it's that little invisible 1. So my x's stayed in x, and I added my exponents, and 1 plus 1 is 2. So x to the second times x would be x to the third power, because again, that's like a little invisible 1 right there. We have x to the third power. And lastly, x to the third times x to the second would be x to the fifth power, because 2 plus 3 is 5. So we're going to be doing that with distributing. So we're going to be multiplying a monomial, which means one term, by a polynomial, which means many terms. So this first one is a monomial by a binomial specifically. So if we were to multiply, remember this is like distributing, just like distributing, 3x times 4x, we would get 12x squared. So I got that by going 3 times 4 is 12, and x times x is x squared. And 3x times negative 5 is negative 15x. Those are not like terms. They cannot be combined. So that's your answer. Let's try another one. Problem number 2. Negative 2x is our monomial, and we're multiplying it by the trinomial x squared plus 4x plus 9. So negative 2x times x squared is a negative 2x to the third power. Negative 2x times 4x is negative 8x squared. And negative 2x times 9 is a negative 18x. So I used my product of powers rule, and I multiplied the coefficients. Okay, problem number 3. We're going to multiply 3x to the third power by that trinomial 7x squared minus 9x plus 4. So again, we're distributing. We're going to go 3x cubed times 7x squared and get 21x to the fifth. Then we're going to multiply 3x cubed by negative 9x and get negative 27x to the fourth. And lastly, 3x cubed times 4, and we get a positive 12x to the third power. Okay, last problem we're going to do. So you might end up with a couple of variables. That's totally okay. You can multiply whatever you feel like. In terms of it doesn't have to be like terms. Everything can be multiplied. So again, we're going to distribute. So we're going to multiply 10y by 2x squared y. So first of all, 10 times 2 is 20. Now, if we look at our variables, the first term has a y, the second one has an x squared. So there's nothing we can combine in terms of product of power rule. So we're just going to write the variables in alphabetical order. So we have an x squared that's going to come first and a y that's going to come second. On the next one, when we multiply 10y by 3xy, first of all, 10 times 3 is a positive 30. X is the only x there. But then we have a y times a y, which is a y squared. And again, I wrote my variables in alphabetical order. And lastly on this problem, if I multiply 10y by negative 4y squared, first of all, 10 times negative 4 is negative 40. And there's only one type of variable, a y times a y squared, and you get a y cubed. And this is in standard form. So this term has the highest x exponent. That's the next highest x exponent. And this last term has no x's, so therefore it's last. Okay, so today's word of the day is distribute. Make sure you write that down. You need to write it in your turn-in form. And your assignment is multiplying a monomial by a polynomial. It is due by Tuesday, March 31st. Let me know if you have any questions. Have a great day.